Hello everyone, welcome back. Oh, here we are, first Tuesday of the year, I guess. Hope everyone's having a great day. And just heading out to do some errands before starting work. I gotta go to the post office and ship out a couple items that I sold and get working, but wanted to hop on here today. Yesterday was dead out there, so I ended up, Dave and I went over to we have like 3 Goodwills in town, but one of them, 2 of them are quite new, one of them is not. And the one that's not, and is in kind of the rougher area of town, actually, their items are more money than the newer ones. So, like, I know it's only $1, but $1 an item, can add up for things to buy for resale. And we have noticed, now, we went to the 2 newer ones yesterday, and we didn't buy anything there. At either one, their prices just keep going up and up and up. We've noticed, for instance, coffee mugs. Now, last time we got coffee mugs there, it's probably been a couple months ago, and coffee mugs were like 99 cents a mug, which, depending, I don't buy a lot of the coffee mugs there. There's not a huge demand for resale on coffee mugs, but with that being said, there are some that if you see, you want to grab, because they do carry. Some of them I'm surprised at how much a used coffee cup mug will sell for. But anyway, so, generally pay a couple bucks, 99 cents for them. When I looked at them yesterday, they wanted anywhere from $3.99 up to, like, I don't remember if it was $4.99 or $5.99 for a used coffee mug. And these were not like high demand coffee mugs. They were just coffee mugs. I thought I can go buy new ones cheaper than that. So, I was just surprised. And we have noticed, going to some of the stores around here, you can buy clothes brand new off the rack cheaper than what Goodwill is selling the used ones for. I don't know what that's all about. I guess, is it greed? Are they just getting, I know it goes for a good cause, but usually people go to Goodwill to get, like, some really good deals. That's what they've kind of been known for. You are, like, garage sale stuff, you are buying used items. So, very rarely do you find, something that's new with the tags on it. I have, and I always look, as if it's something worth picking up, I will pick it up, but, it's, I don't know, I was surprised. I know, a while back I found a vest, like a woman's puffer vest, and I looked, because I always try to look to see what the resale on them is, and it was the same price as Goodwill was asking, so it stayed on the shelf. But or hung on the rack, I should say. But you know, I was just surprised. I picked up some scrub tops, because sometimes scrub tops, you know, scrubs aren't cheap. If you know anybody in nursing, they will tell you buying scrubs is not cheap. And so hopefully my glasses are more straight. These sunglasses go over my regular glasses. And while rewatching the video yesterday, Dave said, your glasses are on crooked. And so they were, I don't know. I think they're on straight now. But anyway, I gotta get back on topic here. Scrubs are not cheap. But I have found, I have had Ollie's, for instance. They have, at least the one here in town, they have a whole slew of scrub tops for $4.99. And some are solid color. Most of them have a print on them. I don't know if that makes a big difference. I know some hospitals and such can't wear print on them, but you know, they were a Dickies brand, so it was a name brand. They were $4.99, and at Goodwill for all of their brands are like $6.99. So it's like $2, and they're used. So it was cheaper. I could buy them cheaper, brand new with the tag still on them, for $4.99 than I could a used one for $6.99. So, you know, I've found more and more things like that. Jeans at Goodwill, $6.99 up to, I've seen them for like $12.99, used jeans. And I know sometimes there are like name brand that are like, you know, quite expensive, but these are not those. These are like your Levi's, your Wranglers that they've got. So I don't know if you're a Goodwill shopper in your area, drop a comment below and let me know, are y'all seeing that same kind of trend where you are? Is it just me? Because I know I watch some different resellers on YouTube, and I try to pay attention if they're into their Goodwill, and it seems like there's a couple I watch in Arizona, and when they go to their Goodwill, theirs is always nice and quiet and clean. I mean, ours is clean. Our two new ones that we go to are clean. They're very crowded, though. And they're very crowded with people, and they're small aisles. But their clothes seem to be cheaper than what we're seeing them here for. So, you know, as a business person, buying things to resell, it's just really not beneficial to go to Goodwill anymore. I haven't gone since probably just after Thanksgiving. It's probably been 6 or 7 weeks, just because everybody was in there buying, you know, well, I imagine Christmas shopping, which, you know, I'm okay with Goodwill shopping. I have no problem wearing used clothes. I have no problem with getting used things. But I also, you know, if I'm doing that, I'd kind of like to pay a little less than what I could pick it up new for somewhere else. Kind of, otherwise, why buy used? So, I don't know. I was just, you know, and the same thing with our Facebook Marketplace. That's another place that I try to look at to see if people are selling things that are good deals. And I don't know if it's because so many people out there are doing the reselling things now that it's got the prices way up there. But it used to be you could go on, you know, the Marketplace, you could find some fairly decent things, and you do every now and then. But you know, there's a lot of things on Facebook Marketplace that are used stuff that are selling, you know, kind of high price for. Hell, I'm sorry, I apologize. I feel like this is really probably jerking around on there. These roads are so bumpy. But I don't know. I was just a little discouraging yesterday. I've gone to Goodwill and walked out empty-handed, but usually then I go to one of the other ones and usually can find some things. But yesterday, maybe it's because Christmas just got over, people haven't started having to make room for their new things, or maybe I've missed, I don't know, maybe I've missed all the good stuff that people are getting rid of after Christmas, you know. I don't know, but and maybe it's just the economy. I honestly, I don't know. I haven't done this reselling gig thing that long to know what is normal and what is not normal. So I'm still in the learning phase of this, and I don't know. I would like to see. I know there's some other thrift stores listed that are here in town, but I don't want, if it's just clothing, I don't typically, because I don't really sell a lot of clothing. I'm more into, you know, odds and ends things that I find. So, well, let me know what you think. You know, if you're a reseller, please comment and let me know if you're, you know, noticing any difference. Let me know what state you're from and what you're noticing with the trends. I'd like to know if this is like a normal thing, if you know where you're at, or what to expect. Maybe this is just how January is for resellers. I don't know, but and I hope everyone is having a fantastic Tuesday. Don't forget to have your tacos. We are not having tacos. We are gonna have I got a chicken breast that I'm gonna cube up and cook, and then we've got Caesar salad. They had them on sale at H-E-B. A couple of the, you know, kits that come with everything, and you just throw it together. You had to buy two to get the discount, or to get the coupon. They had coupons, and they were on sale. So I got two of them, so we're having salad, and I thought, well, I think I'm gonna cook up. I had one chicken breast in the freezer, so I took that out today, and I'll bake that later, and have we'll cut that up between a couple of salads, and we're gonna have chicken Caesar salad for supper tonight, I think. So, my goodness, traffic is pretty heavy today. All right, y'all. Well, I am almost to the post office now, so I will cut this off here, I guess, and I'll be talking to you again real soon in the next one. Bye, everyone. Have a good day.